Hello students, welcome to my channel. In this video, you are going to watch part 2, what is democracy and why democracy from the standard 9 democratic politics. Here in this part 2, we are going to analyze why do we need democracy, because in earlier video we have come across what is democracy and we found the answer also. Now in this video we are going to find the answer for the topic why democracy. Always a coin has got two sides, that is positive and negative. So through the way of debating and discussion we are going to come to a conclusion why we need democracy. Can we start now? Here to begin with, we are going to start from the demerits or the drawbacks of democracy. Even we can call it as a shortcomings of democracy also. The first point, leaders keep changing in a democracy. Many democratic countries, they conduct elections. Some countries they conduct once in 6 years. Our country conducts election once in 5 years. So this leads to instability because after 5 years, a new leader takes the charge means he will do the corrections in the lawmaking part. So there the political instability arises. The second point, democracy is all about political competition and power play. There is no scope for morality. Yes, to win in the election, these political leaders, they'll go for corruption, and to win in the election, any kind of dirty tricks, they will do it. The third point says elected leaders do not know the best interest of the people. It leads to bad decisions. Always these elected representatives, they never work for the benefit of the people. Always they'll be selfish. So it leads to the bad decisions. Fourth point, democracy leads to corruption for it is based on electoral competition. So to win in the election, several times people do the bribes. Through the way of giving money, they collect the vote. So democracy leads to corruption. Next point, ordinary people don't know what is good for them. They should not decide anything. Yes, here always the political higher authorities and leaders alone takes the decision. Common men doesn't have value in a democracy. In this way, we have 5 important demerits of democracy is given in this part. Okay, so now we will move to the merits of democracy in the next slide. Now we are entering into the positive side of the democracy, that is merits of democracy. First point, a democratic government is a better government because it is a more accountable form of government, which gives a meaning, it always gives guarantee to the people. The second one is democracy improves the quality of decision making. There is a complaint about democracy, especially in the side of decision making, because in a democracy the leaders when they take a decision they have to consult many people. When they go for consultation, the decision making always delays. Even though it delays, it gives the quality of decision making. So democracy improves the quality of decision making. Third point, democracy provides a method to deal with differences and conflicts. In this part, our own nation is a wonderful example which have diversity of language, religion and culture. Democracy in India made it possible to keep unity in diversity. Fourth one, in a democracy, no one is a permanent winner or loser, because here election plays an important role, and especially free and fair election plays a vital role. So people, if they take decision, they can select a leader, earlier one, or they can select a new leader also. So always in a democracy, no one is a permanent winner or a loser. The fifth point, democracy is better than other forms of government because it allows us to correct its own mistakes. So democracy, we cannot say that always it does the best one, because sometimes Some mistakes also arises, but in a democratic country alone, it allows us to correct its own mistakes. So whenever mistake arises, there is a chance for doing the correction. The next point is democracy enhances the dignity of citizens because it is based on the principle of political equality, that is voting right, on recognizing that the poorest and least educated have the same status as the rich and the educated. So totally each and every citizen in a democratic country will be treated equally in a dignified manner. Here a dignified manner gives the meaning will be treated respected manner. So, democracy enhances the dignity of citizens. It gives the complete political rights, especially voting right is given for all the citizens. So, in this way, through the way of giving 6 points, we are justifying the merits of democracy. So, through the way of analyzing this, we have come to the conclusion, why democracy? Yes, democracy is needed. It has all these 6 facilities. Through the way of analyzing the merits and demerits of democracy, we have come to the conclusion that democracy is the best form of government. Every country should adopt the democratic form of government because there the people plays an important role in decision making. Apart from all this, we have little more broader view of democracy we have to see. That is aims of good democracy. Under this, we have two important parts. True democracy will come to this country only when no one goes hungry to bed. That is, poverty should be eradicated. The second one is, in a democracy, every citizen must be able to play equal role in decision making. For this, you don't need just an equal right to vote. Every citizen needs to have equal information, basic education, equal resources, and a lot of commitment. So with these 2 points, we have to say the important aims of good democracy in each and every nation in this world. In connection with why democracy and the broader meaning of democracy, you have two cartoons. The first cartoon, when you see, this cartoon was published in Canada just before its parliamentary elections of 2005. Everyone, including the cartoonist, expected the Liberal Party to win once again. When the results came, the Liberal Party lost the elections. Is this cartoon an argument against democracy or for democracy? Here we have the answer. This cartoon is definitely in favor of democracy. In an indirect way, it is telling the public not to be fooled and exercise their voting rights wisely, which they did by ousting the liberals in the elections. The next cartoon is about the broader meaning of democracy. This cartoon by R.K. Lakshman comments on the celebration of the 50 years of independence. The cartoon reflects the opinion of the general public still after 50 years. Basic facilities are denied to the common man. Poverty is not eradicated. There is shortage of water, power, shelter, schools, the basic necessities of life. The common man is bored by promises which are never fulfilled. Actions do not match the promises. So in this way, in connection with why democracy and the broader meaning of democracy, you have these two cartoons. Dear students, with this second part, the chapter 1, what is democracy and why democracy is getting over. To watch my upcoming videos, subscribe my channel, press the bell icon for the future notification, share this video and pass your comment. Until then, it's Kalyani signing off. Bye.